what's happening to BC Spirits? It is BC Spirits Spirit of the Day, or Spirit a Day, number 3. So today is something really, really odd and weird. I've seen it around in a couple of liquor stores, but nothing too, expansive, because I purely think they don't have a lot. It got sent to me while I was in Singapore from the lovely people at Merridale. Their Merridale Couch and Cherry Brandy 12-year-old. It's a 12-year-old cherry brandy. Now, so let's talk about cherry brandy for a second. Most people assume that cherry brandy is like that sweet, sickly, gross, syrupy, highly colored, flavored cherry brandy you get from Bowls or one of those, one of the old school liqueur companies. But real cherry brandy, if we get into the nuts and bolts, is a cherry eau de vie. So what this would have been a kirsch style brandy or kirsch style eau de vie coming off the still, but obviously you can call it brandy because it is in the brandy family, and they've aged it for 12 years, which, to be honest, in my whole career, I am not sure if I've ever tasted a cherry brandy or a kirsch that's been aged in barrels at all, let alone for 12 years. It's kind of mentally insane. 42% alcohol. 12 years in a barrel makes this the oldest craft cherry brandy in North America. Grown cherries are fermented with only yeast distilled in a copper alembic pot still, then aged in a new French oak barrel to reach perfect balance of flavor, aroma, and color. The single barrel release is a silky smooth and complex. It's a little write-up on the thing. So BC cherries and yeast is all they say on this thing. So 12 years old in new French American oak. Sorry, did I say new French American oak? New French oak. Dum dum. Now everybody knows my love for fruit brandies and fruit eau de vies, because I have talked about the process of distillation and fermentation and all that sort of stuff, and it just blows me away that something so delicate, I think we talked about it with pear liqueurs the other day, something so delicate can come through on the palate and on the finished product like that after the process of fermentation, after the process of distillation, which is an aggressive process, and then you still get this beautiful, fragrant, finished product. It's kind of insane. On the nose, you gain everything. You gain cherry skin, the cherry pits, the flesh, everything, but it's a really rich cherry. It's not like a kirsch where it's usually a cleaner cherry. I think the barrel aging's obviously given it some depth to it. Almost smells like cherry pie-ish, sort of clean cherry pie. On the palate, amazing. You'd be worried about after 12 years in a barrel that it's just gonna really kill off the delicate flavors of the cherry, but you still get this very bright kirsch cherry on the palate, along with some deep undertones of wood and earth. I'm getting a lot of earthy sort of tones, which I'm guessing is coming from the wood and the pits, a little bit on the finish. But yeah, if you can find a bottle of this is not easy to get. I think that the Cascadia liquor stores have a few ones. A couple of my trips around to Cascadia liquor stores, I've seen this on the shelves. So go find yourself some just to have. It's a rarity that you need to have, I think, in your collection, just because nobody has anything like this. So for pure rare factor, track down some bottles of this Merridale Cherry Brandy and get some for your collection at home. Epic stuff. Drink neat. Drink it like a regular brandy, because that's how it tastes. It's a cherry brandy. But that's my Spirit of the Day, number 3, the Merridale Cherry Brandy, aged 12 years. Have a good day, guys. Today was a great podcast. Matt Phillips is on the podcast today, so go listen to that as well. I'm trying to keep our podcasting right now, especially with the whole social distancing thing. So go take a listen, and I'll see you next week. Oh, actually, no, I'll see you tomorrow. I keep saying next week because it's usual. I'll see you.